What's up, Lampbearers? This is the weekly update to Lords of the Fallen. Almost since release, Hexworks has been doing weekly updates. The latest one is version 1.1.474. The four primary areas that they worked on are gamepad rebinding, backup saves, the optimization pass, and the Xbox heads-up display. As far as optimization, what they're working on is the player character animations. And apparently with the heads-up display for Xbox, there was an issue that caused the HUD to be close to the center of the screen. Hexworks has devised a completely new save system because of the issue with corrupt saves files. With this brand new system in place, the game automatically saves the game to 3 designated slots during your playthrough, cycling through them as you progress. As a result, should you encounter a corrupted save, the game automatically reverts back to a healthy save slot with no player action needed. Now let's talk about the most important improvement, full cross-platform gamepad rebinding. This can be accessed in the settings menu, enabling you to have full control of how you traverse through Mornstead. Now I've been playing this game since launch, and at the very beginning there wasn't a skip cutscene button. That's something that was overlooked in development, which goes to show this game was pushed out way too soon. Hexworks should have been given more time for this game to cook, and this is yet another feature that should have been there at launch. I cannot recall a game I've played recently that did not have custom key binding settings. The fact that the game has been out this long and this is only now a feature goes to show that this game really needed more time to cook. There shouldn't have been any question about balancing PvP, because they didn't even have a working game that had all the quality of life features that every other game in this genre has. This is not to take away from the developers or from the fun of the game. It is a fun game. I got my money's worth out of it, but it was not a complete game and still is not a complete game. Aside from the quality of life issues with the game, there are a lot of issues that have to do with the gameplay that need improvement too, to see this game have more replayability. My personal issue with the game is the replayability of it. I have several From Software games in my catalog, several Souls-like games in my catalog that I can come back to at any point in time and have just as much fun as I did the first time. I believe this needs more difficulty, and they need to undo the leashing that they added to the game. When the mobs chased you down half the level, then it was difficult enough to be considered a Souls game. My opinion of the game was originally skewed because I got the Pilgrim's Perch key early before they doubled the price of it, and I went to Manse of the Hallowed Brothers immediately following Pilgrim's Perch because I wasn't aware of which direction to go, and that level of difficulty really felt like a Souls game to me. And then once I made it back down to the intended level I was supposed to be at, things felt a little bit too easy. And then on my second playthrough, it was definitely too easy. So I had a skewed opinion of the game and its fun, so that might be clouding my judgment, but I do think it has potential, but it is still just potential now, and it's not been realized. I hope that in the future, if this developer makes another game in this category or makes an expansion to this game, that they really take the feedback of the people that say it's too easy, because that is the case. It's not really the best in the genre or even in the top of the genre at this point. But moreover, they need to allow whatever they make cook completely, because this had potential, and to see it squandered just because they needed to push it out, I think they were too concerned with budgetary restrictions and getting it out into the market, and they didn't think about the other side of the equation, which is return on investment. If you don't have a player base that is actively playing, and if you don't have a ton of people purchasing the game because of negative reviews, then you're definitely not going to be making your money back. So you're shooting yourself in the foot trying to get it out early and save money, because you're not making it on the other side of the equation. But that's all there is for today, guys. Give me a like and a subscribe, and peace.